speed, the air inside the fish expands, leaving them helplessly trapped on the surface, and the eagles are just waiting to pick them off. Once the flood starts, the eagles start coming in from every direction, and being able to freeze the moment in time right before they snatch the poor fish from the surface adds a whole new perspective to things. Their wings are held perfectly poised to control their speed, tails up to prevent any kind of drag, and the talons are out and ready to sink into the fish that just got swept to the surface from over 1,000 feet below. Once the fish start to arrive, something changes. The birds start to fill the sky, each one scanning the surface for the next fish to get trapped. And it doesn't take long for one to come falling out of the sky, but it hasn't set its sights on a fish. It's coming for another eagle. And with style and grace, their talons come within inches of locking. Back down in the rapids, another eagle has spotted a fish. And with a horde of competing eagles hovering just above, it's best not to advertise the catch. Grabbing a perch to eat isn't a viable option either. That leaves this eagle only one choice. It has to eat while flying. That's right, the eagles here swallow their prey whole while in mid-air. Fast food at its finest. But all of this action is just the warm-up show. Every single eagle in the area has taken to the air like a swarm of angry bees. The plentiful food has sent them into a feeding frenzy that is simply unbelievable. And now the action really starts to intensify. One comes in from the left. And then another comes from the right. And then they start coming in head on. Seeing such a large bird coming in right at you is an intense experience. With a wingspan on average that is over 2 meters, their size is definitely impressive, and when they come in so close that you can actually hear the wind rushing past their feathers, you can bet you will get chills. If that doesn't do it, then direct eye contact and a casual 3-talon salute will. But the beauty of being so close to the action is the ability to see these animals in a whole new way. You get to see how each and every feather sits perfectly to the next. That massive hooked beak built for ripping prey to shreds. And then there's that 3-finger salute again. Look at those meat hooks. This is a flying dinosaur. But this bird is keeping a watchful eye on everything that is happening above it, because the competition is starting to get fierce as multiple birds come in after the same fish. The constant pressure from above has this one devouring its prey whole while flying. This is such an amazing behavior, and it can definitely be appreciated with a closer look. Look at those talons. Unbelievable. Those razor-sharp meat hooks can get up to 2 inches or 5 centimeters in length, and seeing them on display like this is just incredible, especially with the eye contact of the bird and the water droplets everywhere. The fish they are taking are called hake, and they vary in size. The smaller ones go down much easier, but this bird is having a tough time with it, but it finally gets it down, and then it banks, showing off its impressive wingspan before ascending high into the sky for yet another round. Back down below, the sea lions, they're enjoying the show. They've even lined up along the rocks to get a better view. And that gives them the perfect vantage point to see the next eagle, who is braving the rapids as it comes in with talons at the ready. Frozen in time the moment a couple of those talons start to break the surface of the water, but these eagles aren't afraid to dip their meaty legs into that clear, ice-cold drink in order to grab a tasty fish. Once they do, the drag of the water pitches them forward, and it gives us another great look at that impressive wingspan before the bird decides to look back and see if it was actually successful. And once it is satisfied,